Hello friends, welcome to Codecrash Coding. In this video, we are going to learn how to check whether a year is a leap year or not. So leap year is a year which comes every 4 years, right? So what is the criteria to check a leap year? So a leap year is divisible by 400. So any year which is divisible by 400 is a leap year, or it is divisible by 4 but not by 100. So these two conditions we need to check when you are provided with a year. So first thing is, if it is divisible by 400, it is a leap year. Another condition is it should be divisible by 4 but not by 100. For example, 2000. So 2000 is a leap year because 2000 is divisible by 400. Another year we can consider is 1900. So 1900 is not a leap year. Why? Because 1900 is divisible by 100 but not by 400. So current year 2024. So 2024 is a leap year because it is divisible by 4 but not by 100. So important thing is we need to check these two conditions. So how to check this condition using a code? Let's see that. So here I have a class called demo. Inside this class I have one main method. Now let's declare a year. So I will say int year, say 2024. So we know 2024 is a leap year because it is divisible by 4 and not by 100. So that is a second case. Now let's check the conditions. How to check? We can have here a if case. So if year, so this is our variable year, is divisible by 400. So how to check if divisible by any number? We need to provide this symbol percent, that is division, and we will say divisible by 400 is equal to 0. This is the first case. Second thing is we need to check if it is divisible by 4 but not by 100, and also we need to provide OR. So how to provide a OR operator? So you need to make use of this pipe symbol. So this stands for OR, this particular symbol, right? And then you need to pass this into a brackets because this will check two conditions, right? So this is a bracket for this condition. If your year is divisible by 400 or not, then you are saying here OR. Then the next condition. What is the next condition? It is divisible by 4 but not by 100. So let's check first divisible by 4. So if your year is divisible by 4 equal to 0, and it should not be divisible by 100. So you need to provide here AND. So how to provide AND? Using this symbol. So this is an AND operator. And here you will say year divided by 100 not equal to 0. So it should not be divisible by 100, right? So here you need to say not equal to 0. So these are the conditions here. So first condition was it is divisible by 400. So we have checked here if here is divisible by 400. Then we have OR operator. So we have provided here OR. Then we have the condition it is divisible by 4. So here we have provided here is divisible by 4, but it should not be divisible by 100. So here we have provided and here divided by 100 should not be equal to 0. If this condition is true, if this entire condition is true, then in that case we can say this out, it is a leap year. It is a leap year. Leap year. And if this condition is false, then we can print the message this out, it is not a leap year. Leap year. Now let's run this code. So year is 2024, we have declared here. So it is a leap year, right? So if I provide here 2020, so it was also a leap year. We are getting it is a leap year. But if I say 2021, it is not a leap year. So we are getting here not a leap year. If I provide here 1900, what will be the output? Let's run this code. So it is not a leap year. Why? Because it is divisible by 100, right? So any number which is divisible by 100 is not a leap year, right? If I say here 2000, run this code. So we are getting here it is a leap year because it is divisible by 400, right? So this is a simple condition that you need to check whether a number is a leap year or not. Another enhancement you can do in this code is by taking this number from the user, and also instead of declaring the logic here inside the main method, you can declare one method and check if a number is leap year or not. So let's try to implement that logic here. So what I need to do, I need to first declare a scanner to take the input from user. Sc equal to new scanner system.in, right? Here I will say system.in, then I will print the message out, enter year to check. We want to check if it is a leap year or not. We will ask user to enter the year, and the year will be stored inside this variable. So here we will say now sc dot next int. So here we will accept the year from the user and it will be stored inside this variable. And now what we need to do, we need to declare one method. So method we will declare outside the main method. So our main method is ending here. We will have one more method here. Let's provide the method. So I will say here public, and let's say this method will return a boolean value whether a number is a leap year or not. Okay, this method will return a boolean value true or false whether a year is a leap year or not. So I will say public boolean, name of method is leap year, and this method will accept one parameter which will be of type int, and you can have your variable name. And then inside this method we need to implement this logic. So I will copy this if else part from the main method, paste it here, but instead of printing, what we will see here, return here, if this condition is true then it means it is a leap year, right? So we will return here true because our method is expecting the return type of boolean. And if this condition becomes false, then we will return here false, return false. This is a simple method, is leap year. And now we need to call this method from here. So how to call this method? We need to create the object of our class. So let's create the object of class demo. Obj is equal to new demo, and now we can call this obj dot is leap year is our method. Here we will pass the year variable. So this whatever the user has input provided the year, that we will pass here. And what this will return? This will return a boolean value. Now store that boolean value inside a variable. So it will be of type boolean, right? So I will say boolean result. Whatever output we get from this is leap year, whether true or false, that will be stored inside this result. And then we can print the message according to that. So if result, so if it is true, this returns true, then we will say here this out leap year, else we will say this out not leap year, not leap year. Save this code and run now. So first thing will be our control will come to this statement, then it will print the message enter year to check, then we will enter the year. Let's say we have provided 2024. Then what will happen, the value will be stored inside this variable year. Then we will call this method is leap year and we will pass the value 2024. Then the control will come to this method, it will accept the year, and then it will check these conditions. So according to the conditions it will return true or false. So in this case 2024 is a year which is divisible by 4 but not by 100, so this will return true. So if it returns true, then it will print the message leap year. If it returns false, it will print a message not leap year. That's it. So we have provided year 2024, so we are getting a leap year. Now if I provide year 2023, then in that case we are getting not a leap year. So this is a simple logic to check whether a number is a leap year or not. So that's it in this video. We will see another coding questions in next video. Thank you for watching.